Okay, so Taurus, you are up for the yearly prediction. We're going to see what we have month to month. We're going to see what's going on with finances. I'm not going to say health. No, how you're feeling, where you're at, what's going to be driving you, what's going to be motivating you, if there's going to be any problems here and there, anything that's going to be causing you problems, biting you in the ankle, anything like that, which I don't like why I said that. We're going to look at any kind of challenges, work, career, love, yada, yada, yada. Any kind of situations that you need to be aware of. And, whatever you can handle, maybe possibly through free will. What is within your control, what isn't. Again, we're going to be doing month to month. So, let's see what we have for the year ahead for Taurus. Sun, moon, rising. I'm going to throw North Node in there too. All right. 1 second. This calls for... There we go. Much better. All right, Taurus. We're going to split it now. We're going to cut it. Cut it. Let's see what we got. Taurus. The year ahead. So you have the Page of Pentacles, Six of Swords. I know you guys can't see these because these are up at the... I have to put a lot of cards down, so... You have the Page of Pentacles. You have the Six of Swords. The 1, 2, and 3 position. 3 position. You have the Queen of Cups. All right, Taurus, let's keep it going. I have to make sure I show them to you. Queen of Swords. Okay. Fifth position, we have the King of Wands. 6th, we have the Tower. Whew. Okay. You really might want to save this video when you watch later. That way, just in case, if you want to revert back to it, just kind of see where you're at. You have it there. Here's how you do it. Just right down here at the bottom where it says save. Just make sure you store it under my name. Become the star. Favorites. Best shots. Important. Whatever floats your boat. That's pretty much it. Also, I did put timestamps below so that you can go month to month without having to go through the entire reading. That's it. Enjoy the reading. 7th, we have Ace of Cups. 8th, we have Temperance. 9th, we have 2 of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. 10th. 11th, we have nice 10 of Pentacles. 12th, we have 5 of Cups. Okay. The general energy at the beginning of the year is going to be about giving and taking. Money coming in, coming out, but you are actually going to be in a very good position. Okay? You're going to be in a very good position to observe, delegate, but also bring in and be able to give out evenly. Okay? A nice flow. I'm getting something about a nice flow. Okay, the general consensus for the year is you're just starting out. You're just starting out with something brand new. Something brand new. And it's a very good endeavor. Okay, I see a lot of money ahead in the future, but it's just starting. This is just the beginning. Is kind of what I'm getting. So mark this down as year number 1. If you haven't started a journal yet, you might want to start. This is the year. This is the year to start. Everything's beginning right now, Taurus. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, what we have in the rest of the season here that we are presently in now, okay, just before spring, I feel like you're not going to let anything get you down. You're in a mindset of plenty, okay? Even if there's like, let's say that it's, smack dab the dead of winter. Nothing's growing, nothing's beautiful, nothing's blooming. In your world, it is. Okay, everything is green, everything's lush. You probably are surrounded by some plants or some house plants. In fact, if not, it might do you some good to kind of bring in some house plants, right now, so that you don't lose track or lose sight that there is life and things are just basically, it's asleep right now. But you can bring that life into your home and to increase the energy, okay, and the vibrancy that's all around you. All right. I also see something about being very, very flashy. So you might be doing something in order to, change your wardrobe. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so you're going to be starting off the year, right? There's going to be something about a change in your wardrobe, a change in your appearance, something new, something fresh, something getting rid of anything that's basically outdated. I see something like that. I'm seeing a lot of green. Greens and blues might be very good colors for you to wear that might bring out this this beautiful state of mind. Emerald green is something that I see. You might even look good in it, but I feel like something about incorporating those colors more into your wardrobe, something very earthy and something very beautiful. Also blue with the color of protection. Not necessarily royal, almost like a sapphire blue. Okay. With that in mind, you could be, you could be dealing with Gemini energy, or even Virgo, September-ish, or even June. No, May energy. Okay. Diamond, sapphire, emerald. Keep those in mind. I don't know what that means. That's what I'm getting though. Okay. Maybe we'll come across it eventually. Now in the spring, I see something about you doing something to kind of like cut certain things out. Now let's say that you've splurged a lot during this season, this winter season or whatever. I see you doing something to kind of cut out a lot of things that you do not want around you. You're going to be very sharp and abrupt with certain things. I feel like it's not necessarily demanding. It's not cutthroat. Somebody may be seeing you that way, but it's not how you're actually being. You're going to be more disciplined. I'm seeing something about being more disciplined, more authoritative, and that's definitely the energy that you need to start taking on. Okay, summertime, I see you getting out more. I see something about water, being around water. You could be going to, I'm not really seeing necessarily beach, ocean, but I'm seeing kind of like pond, lake, or something like that. Some kind of body of water that maybe is near you. You may discover something while you're out and about, out in nature. You may find some like little tiny spot that's like this little, it's like this little oasis for you where you can go and get yourself centered. You may be finding something like that, almost like staking your claim on a certain area or particular area, like, hey, no one really comes around here. I like it here. I'm going to come here more often and kind of meditate and sit and hang out and kind of regroup. Okay, becoming more one with nature. I feel like something like that. If it isn't, it's going to be something about falling in love with a new place or a new area. You may actually move. You may even buy some land or something like that. It's something brand new, but it's something very, very heart motivated. Something very beautiful. Okay, now in the fall and next autumn, I see something about so there is this new love, this new endeavor, but also like next fall, I'm seeing a lot of discipline this year. I see you not taking any chances. You're going to be fair about something. You're going to be very good with something. I feel as though it's about the way that you could be relaying something. It's very sharp. It's because there's like a new energy that you're beginning to embody. All right. It's very peaceful. I feel like you're going to feel much more at peace, but you're also going to feel much more in your element. Okay. You may actually have a lot of air somewhere in your chart. Okay. Now, as far as, let me think. There is something that you're doing, you are choosing to do, and it's a really good idea. It's the best way to go about it. You are choosing to leave behind certain energies. And this could even be something about, I feel like you're stepping more into a more masculine role. Whether you're a male or female, it's irrelevant. I feel like you are going to be stepping more into a certain element as far as either abandoning a lot of feminine traits or characteristics, could even be abandoning a lot of feminine type energies or people, is what I'm getting. It's a moving away of something like that. So for instance, a lot of times people can relate or they equate certain energies towards females, like something catty, petty, or something like that. It's something where it's just like something that's not very, very disciplined, or something that's like petty, Now that for me could mean that maybe there's a female around you or something like that. I feel like it's a heavy, heavy feminine energy, female energy that's around you. Feminine female, feminine, okay? Whether it's male or female or not. It's a feminine energy that's around you. So it could be a male energy or, non-binary that is acting out of a feminine energy, okay? Or a not so, yin and yang, so it's like the lesser, the negative of the energy. They could be catty, spiteful, vindictive, talking bad about other people. I'm not saying that's how women are. I'm just saying it's the negative of the energy, the lesser of the energy. Okay, so you could be dealing with a female energy. I'm definitely getting it's a female or feminine energy that you're going to be moving away from. It's a state of being that you don't want to be in anymore. I feel like you're taking more on a masculine role. And you also have, and this is basically your choosing, which is good. And with doing that, you're going to be taking back your power. It's not going to be scattered. And you're going to be able to focus more on whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And I see you actually getting a lot of energy doing that. So it's like somebody could be pulling your energy, weighing you down. You're feeling tired. You feel sucked dry or drained or something like that around a certain energy. Once you do that, you're going to feel your energy coming back to you. It's almost like calling back your energy is what I'm getting. And I see you becoming a lot more balanced with whatever this is. You're going to feel okay with letting whoever this is go. I feel like you know that it's not good for you. It's hazardous to your health. And it's only caused you problems and destruction. It kind of keeps you trapped in your mind or whatever it is. And I'm getting something a lot about water. So there is going to be, it's almost like getting rid of a negative water energy. Okay, so if you remember I think it's Dr. Emoto, I think it was, it does the water experiments and, subjected, certain bodies of water to certain, frequencies. And, the crystals, and then they froze it and took pictures. And he took pictures and photographs of these crystals, the molecules in the water. And they were very, very beautiful when they were talked nice to. And then they were very yucky and murky and disease looking when they were talked bad to. Or it was subjected to, classical music or 432 hertz, where it was, the other one was like subjected to 440 hertz, something that's very unnatural. So something is going to be very, very much more natural to you. And if there is a water energy or negative energy, it's like you're going to be using the positive aspect of the water energy or the feeling feminine energy, okay, to use it to enhance or enlighten you, to make you feel a lot better. Okay, you're getting rid of something negative. Okay, now, you might even find out that the water you've been drinking has not been very good, and you're going to be changing that up. You're going to be doing something different, and you're going to be, cleansing yourself that way. I see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay, once you kind of start to develop these energies and these attitudes, and you're very consistent with it, money and such is going to start flowing in. And I also see definitely better health. It's like the better health is going to be a lot. There's like really, really good. I don't know if there's some kind of like issue or anything. I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I'm not prescribing anything, yada, yada, yada. However, I'm not diagnosing anything. However, I see somebody, whether their health starts to improve, I see somebody definitely feeling better, feeling full of energy. Somebody could even be feeling much more full of themselves, which is good. And I see that there's balance with it. I don't see somebody feeling full of themselves and being boastful. I see somebody feeling full of themselves and they're just like content and they are successful in a good, positive way. All right. Now, let me see. Let me think. Okay. Love. I see you. I actually see a couple of people in particular that are or will be around you. There is a younger energy and a more mature energy. Okay. I don't feel like either of these are you. I feel like these are people around you. Now, there could be a feminine energy who is with child, has a child, or if it's a masculine, feminine, whatever, it feels like a feminine. I keep getting something about a feminine energy. So whether it's male or female is irrelevant. It has to do with the energy. Somebody definitely has, one person may actually have a child. Okay. I'm getting something about either artistic or autistic. Okay. I'm getting something like that. Now, you could be dealing with somebody who could be on a spectrum. Okay. Whether it's the child or not, but it also could be the person, You may be discovering something about yourself. Maybe you find out that you have something, or maybe you're on the spectrum, and that could cause a lot of, it might be like, this is a little bit stranger. I never thought this about me, but you know what? It could make you feel so much better. Realizing that a certain way that people have been treating you in the past, and it could be because of something like that. You can also learn to fall in love with yourself, but also falling in love with the fact of, somebody, it's almost like somebody could be unlocking this for you. I do see you meeting a couple of different people, though, one younger and one older, or not older, but, more in their probably 40s, okay? Or maybe just, late 40s, okay? Very attractive, though, okay? Very good to themselves. This person is very, very royalty. They might like, gold. They might like things that are shiny. They might like something red. This is a very lusty energy, but it's very sensual as well, okay? And I see that somebody's going to be very protected. If something doesn't go right, somebody's going to be getting out of dodge, but I don't think it's anything like that. Everything looks really, really good. Your hard work's going to pay off. There's going to be a definite surprise. Clarify this, please, for finances. Now, I would, if you're not looking to have children, there it is again, 6 Pentacles still there. If you're not looking to have children, make sure that you're using any kind of precautions, okay? Because somebody could, once you're on top of your game, you could meet somebody and they could get, you or they could get, pregnant, okay? Which could cause, problems with your money. But I see like money could definitely be flowing in, but there's definitely going to be a surprise, okay? You may even be surprised to find that there is somebody else that, you're definitely going to be meeting somebody this year, Taurus. You're definitely going to be meeting somebody this year. Somebody may actually already have kids, okay? I see mutual give and take. I see mutual. Now, let me get a little bit more on this. Somebody's going to be moving. Somebody's going to be moving. I wouldn't tell... Look. You could be moving in with somebody. Now, somebody might actually move in with somebody, even like to kind of like help with finances or something like that. I'm getting something like that. Now, it doesn't feel bad. It doesn't feel bad. I feel like if it is something like that, there could be somebody that either you moving in with somebody because something happens and then, things can change very, very rapidly, meaning things will be good. But it's just like, be careful about your spending or something like that. But I do see a very good opportunity to have a great amount of wealth. And it's like going to start. Basically, I feel like in the spring there's going to be some debt. There's probably seeds being planted right now, but I see something in the spring starting to really, really take off. But just keep that in mind, okay? And watch your spending. I see you meeting somebody. Somebody can even be talking to a financial advisor, or somebody may be talking to somebody about, kind of joining forces to kind of like help and save money or something like that. I'm getting something like that. There's going to be a change in work, slight change. I see you balancing 2 different things, 2 different aspects. A new love. I see new love. Something brand new. You're going to discover something. You might even start writing something. You might start journaling something. Unless you're planning on writing something. I see you writing something. Okay. I definitely see that. You could be actually joining forces with another person and writing something together. Okay? Working together. I definitely see something like that. I see it's something, it's more coming from the mind. It's not something as far as, it's almost like, what is it when you like, I can't think of what it's called, but you know, it's all like you meditate and then you just kind of like write. I can't think of what that term is. I keep wanting to say free. I can't think of what it is. Okay. I'm seeing something like that. Somebody could be discovering some sort of a talent or a gift that they may have. Associative. I can't think of what it is. All right. Something about the moons or the full moons. I'm not going to dive too much into that because I'm getting something about that. Moons, moons. Many moons. I'm seeing something about writing. You know, it could even be something about journaling during the full moons or something like that. Okay. I don't see anything really, I see something new or different or a change with the career. Something is going to be slightly turned. I see you balancing something or kind of like bringing about another force. It's like two different things. Okay, and bringing and blending them together. I kind of see you working with another person. Again, as of whatever this is, it's nothing like, it's like something is like going to be starting. I'm surprised I don't see the Seven of Pentacles, because it's almost like something about the seed. Well, seeds are already planted there, so they're starting to take root right now, is what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. So it's not nothing extra mega, but it's definitely going to start to manifest, especially towards the later end of the year. Now, as far as your challenge is going to be knowing when to stop spending money. Be careful about being too overly extravagant, because whatever it is, so you need to start a certain plan. Okay, start saving for something. You might need to kind of open up a I don't want to say a spend account. You might need to kind of like start to kind of like put money in certain areas or separate it. Spend account. There could be something about your spend account. Okay. What I'm getting is be careful that you don't spend all that you make. Okay. I can see a lot of regret with that. You might start to make a lot of money or have a lot of money, and then, you know, say like next Christmas, you could like spend a little bit too much because you're like, hey, I feel good, I'm happy, I like to do this, and yada, yada, yada. I'd be careful about that. All right. Make sure that you are saving. What is it? Save 15 or save 10, save 20% of, I can't think of what it is. So basically, just start saving money. I'm going to put that way. I'm not a financial advisor, but I was kind of getting something about, but no, just make sure that you have something separate, a spend account and a savings account. Okay. Make sure that you're putting money aside. Okay. Now, January. Again, something is brand new. Peacock, strutting your stuff. You're going to be getting noticed, and I feel like people are going to be finding you very beautiful and alluring, very desirable. Something about you is very beautiful, and it's not even like it's something that you're actually, you know, you probably don't even know it or realize it, but people find you incredibly alluring and beautiful and stunning. Something is very, very beautiful about you. All right. Garter. Okay. Guard your money. Guard your virtue. You're going to be incredibly attractive in January. Beautiful, stunning, alluring. February. And again, January, there's something new that you're going to be starting out with. Whatever it is, start to kind of roll with it to make sure that you are journaling. Make sure that you're journaling. Write certain things down, because you're going to later in the year, you might be reflecting back on it. It's almost like there's going to be a reminder. So let's say like in these later months, you have October, November, December, September, October, November, December. In those later months, something's going to say, hey, go back to January, what you wrote. I'm specifically getting that. Okay. February. You are going to be moving in February, moving, whatever that is, metaphorical or not, literal or metaphorical. You could be doing a lot of driving also. Somebody might even be doing something about Uber. Somebody could even be doing something like Uber. Okay, or just moving, you know, working while driving, working while moving, traveling a lot for work, something like that. Okay. I'm seeing something about that. It looks good, whatever it is. Now, that's not going to be for everyone. Now, for some of you, it's going to be, what is a swan? Flying, but no, I'm getting water, vehicle, taxi. Okay. Why am I getting that? Mercury. 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 The Mercury retrograde in February? Is there a Mercury retrograde? Something about Mercury retrograde in February. I'm getting some. Here, hold on. Okay. There is no Mercury retrograde in February. But there's something about the retrograde. So something could be jumping forward because I'm seeing like something. So the dates for Mercury for 2024. December 13th to January 1st, and April 1st to April 24th, August 4th to August 27th. The April is like getting to me, and I'm actually looking at April here, right here. So whatever it is that you're trying to get away from in February, whatever it is that you move away from in February, come April, that whatever that is going to come back to you for whatever reason. And I feel like you need to kind of stay firm with whatever that is. All right. Anyway, I'm not trying to jump ahead. But for whatever reason, I was getting something about that. There could be somebody that maybe leaves in February. Something about that. It's going to come back again in a couple months later during a retrograde. Anyway, keep that in mind. That's what I'm getting specifically. I don't necessarily know that it's something right now. Could it be? Yes. I'm not going to take it off the table because I'm definitely getting something about a Mercury retrograde, something about February. It's going to be relating something to February, whether that's this year or next year. You know, this past year or next or 2024. Whether it's 2023 or 2024. Some of you could even be something 2021, 2022. Something during a retrograde. Whatever that was that left during a retrograde is going to be returning during this year's retrograde as something about in April. Okay, whatever. Let's not read too much into that, but I'm getting something about that. All right. I forgot to start doing these timestamps. Okay, so. Oh well. Forget it. I'll go back to her and I'll write them down because I want to do the, I like doing the timestamps for the months. Anyway, March. I see you losing a lot of, you could be losing weight, but I see you losing a lot of dead weight. Yeah, I'm getting something about a release or relief or something like that. You could even be deciding to get a pet. Okay, maybe 2 pets. Something like that. If somebody had left, maybe they left you with their pet. Okay, something like that. I'm getting something about that. The color white will be very, very significant. So I'm getting something about peace, harmony, solitude, whatever else the color white symbolizes. Okay, so whatever it is that you've left behind or that you're leaving behind is going to be like a sigh of relief. Okay, and I see you becoming like more relaxed with yourself, more in touch with yourself, more okay with yourself is what I'm getting. And I see you starting to kind of like relax and like pay more attention to yourself. It's almost like being very like, you're going to be in a very, very watery energy in March. Okay. April. There's this energy that something is definitely going to be coming back, and you could be, let's say you're dealing with somebody who, you know, somebody was nasty, somebody could be coming back to you for help, and I feel like they have kind of an agenda, okay? They might want to get the last word, or they might just need something out of you. They might need to get something from you or get something out of you, all right? I feel like it's something about being a lot smarter. Mercury again. Mercury again. I'm getting Mercury again. Okay, you're going to need to use your mind. You're going to need to use your mind. You're going to have to you need to be able to communicate clearly. Clearly. Communicate clearly. Okay? Be smart about the way that you communicate. Okay? In fact, be very careful about how much you communicate, especially with a particular person. Don't say too much. You could even be tempted to say a lot. Be smart. Be smart. Okay? People like to take things that you say and they like to twist it around to mean something else that matches their agenda. So if you say something, they might be like, well, you told me to do this. I didn't say do that. I didn't say do that. Well, you said this. I'm like, no, you know damn well what I said. And that wasn't it. You know, it's something like that. Don't be twisting things around. You can be dealing with somebody who's a little bit, all right? So be careful with what you say. This person's cunning. There's somebody that you'll be dealing with that's very, very cunning. They could be coming back to try to do something, you know, to kind of like trip you up just to get under your skin for one last whatever. All right? Maybe it's best not to even open up the door to them. Okay? But I'm getting a lot about Mercury retrograde. I feel like you're going to be very victorious though. Okay? I feel you're going to be much more enlightened about whoever this person is as well. It's like your mind's going to be buzzing about whatever this is. Okay. So, in May, I see something, a totally different energy that you're going to be taking on. It's something much more passionate driven, much more fiery. It's like something, whenever something gets sent away or something's kind of cut loose, it's like the sky's the limit. Things are going to be changing, definitely. I see you going to be getting more work, more calls, or whatever it is. If you're expanding your business, whatever it is, I see you taking on some kind of a new role or some kind of a new endeavor. You might even be kind of getting out more. I see you getting out a lot more, getting out more, you know, getting more in touch with your... I'm seeing starting fire. Okay, starting a fire. We didn't start the fire. Okay, something about that is somebody could even be taking a course, learning how to start fires. Meaning, somebody could be in the fire department or something like that. But I'm getting something about. I'm literally seeing somebody like making a fire in the forest or in the woods. So somebody could be doing. What is it called? What is it when people take those, you know, those courses or, you know, learning how to, not necessarily survival. I don't see anything bad. I don't see anything bad, you know. Take precautions, of course, but I don't see anything bad. I see something as somebody learning something. Somebody could be expanding their knowledge or maybe even sharing their knowledge, you know. Let's say you have a son or you have somebody, you're like, hey, I want to show you how to make fires in case, you know, you're out. You know, you don't need matches, you know. It's something like that. I can't think of the word it's called. Not homesteading? I can't think of what is that? I don't know. I can't think of what it's called. Anyway, I'm seeing something like that. All right. Anyway. June. Now in June, be careful of any kind of accidents. Be careful of fire. Be careful of sparks. So this is interesting. It's almost like you doing whatever this is, learning something about fire, creating fire. Could it cause something? I don't necessarily know that's what it is. I feel it's like you're going to be learning something about that and you're going to know how to extinguish it. I don't know. This is just what I'm seeing. Okay? Learning how to put something out. And it could even be like, could you be saving someone's life? You could be. You could be doing something like that. Something heroic. Yeah. I'm getting something like that, Taurus. You could be dealing with something where you're put into a position where you might have to help somebody, but it even could be some sort of a life-saving technique that you could be doing. You know, let's say it's nothing dealing with a fire. Let's say you're learning how to give CPR. Let's say you're learning how to dislodge something from someone's throat. You might be put into an opportunity to, help somebody, give them the Heimlich. It could be rescuing somebody from a car. Okay? I see it could be there's something like that. If it isn't something that grand or that, devastating, it could even be just a fact of something that you learn could be very life-saving to another person. So you telling them or instructing them or giving them some kind of advice, something that can be very eye-opening or inspiring, to where it's like them deciding not to do something, it shows that there's proof that you telling them that actually saved their life, because had they done it, they might not be alive. There's something like that. Somehow something about you could be causing some sort of a reaction where you do something that could later, it's going to show to somebody like, somebody's like, you know what, had it not been for you, I owe a lot to you. I really, and it's something that you may not even realize. You could actually be a hero to somebody, however that is, whether it's something that's like immediate that happens during that time, or somebody from a long time ago may come back and say, you don't know this, but what you did for me a long time ago saved my life. And I just want to say thank you. There's something like that. And it's going to be coming around in June. Okay? All right? I'm starting to tear up because it's really, really beautiful. It's not even something that you even talk about. It's like you do something, you help others or you save others, but you don't put a camera on and share the world. You do it for the real reasons, the right reasons, because it's naturally with what's inside of you. And it's not even for the publicity. And that whatever this is, it's not even something that's going to be very, very public. For a lot of you, it's not even going to be something very public. It's something that you do. Okay? Anyway. Now, could there be somebody else that may show other people or show the appreciation? It's very, very possible. But I see it's not even about the spotlight. It's not even about that. Okay? So, July. I see you being very, very lucky in July. There's going to be a period between the new moon and the full moon. Something in between that period. You're going to be able to see something very, very differently. I'm getting a lot of good luck. I'm literally getting, like, the only thing that's a little, I'm going to, when I get down here to this 5 of Cups in December, I'm going to, but it doesn't even feel bad. This doesn't, no, it's not. Okay, all right, we're not going to jump ahead. All right, now, I'm seeing, like, I'm getting the word health. Your eyes. Your eyes might have been on the decline. Maybe you've been having problems with your eyes. You might find out that you got cataracts or something like that, or something that can be very easily corrected. I'm seeing something about that. Clear eyes. Your eyes are going to be clear. Something's going to be very, very open. It could even be your third eye. Something about the lens or the eyes is going to be open. Okay, and it's going to be this new, you're going to see life in a different way, a different meaning. Okay, and it's going to be something very, very beautiful and inspiring. This year, Taurus, is freaking phenomenal. This year, and it's going to get better and better and better and better and better. Each month, it's going to get better. That's what I'm getting. Now, August. I see you this is where I see you doing something very, very different, but I see like Mars, a lot of Mars motivation behind it. Jupiter and Mars, something about Jupiter and Mars. I don't know why I'm just channeling this. I'm not an astrologer, but I don't know why I'm getting something a lot about the planets. So you might want to pay a close attention to the planets this year. The planets, I feel like, are going, it's like during certain times of the year when the planets are doing certain things, it's going to be like luck for you. So knowing when to play these hands or knowing when to make moves is going to motivate you in a certain way. Okay, something's definitely going to be moving you. All right. Now, I see a lot that's going to be going on. I see some sort of a party. I see something about, a lot of different things, a lot of different cultures. I see something, you could even be taking a trip or something. I'm seeing something very Chinese, Japanese. No. I'm seeing Chinese. I'm seeing something very Chinese. I'm seeing ancient, Hindu, Egyptian, Hindu, ancient China. I'm seeing ancient, old religions. I'm seeing like a blending, something very, very different. I'm seeing a lot of different colors too. Okay, you could be submerging yourself in certain cultures or getting to know something about different cultures. You could even meet somebody that's very multicultural. Okay, you could even be taking a trip. And I see something that's going to be very, very balancing and very beautiful for you. Okay, I'm not getting anything. I don't know why I said something about Japanese, but I'm definitely getting something Chinese. And I don't know what that means. I'm seeing dragons. I'm seeing dragons. I'm seeing fire and flames, but it's beautiful. It's good, like good fortune. Good fortune. Are you the year of the dragon? The year of the dragon. Are you a dragon in the Chinese zodiac? Are you a dragon? When's the year of the dragon? When's the year? Hang on. 2024. Is the year of the dragon, bringing fortune and abundance. It's the year of the wood dragon, bringing lots of positivity and support for the development of love and family. All right. Beautiful. I'm leaving it there. All right. Woo! September. I see you closing off, going more inward to find answers, to seek certain answers, because there's something that you're looking to manifest or something that you're looking to get to the bottom of. Something you're wanting to know more about. And I'm definitely seeing something about writing, reading, writing, arithmetic. I don't know why I'm getting that. But I'm definitely seeing something about writing. You could be writing something, writing a memoir, writing a legacy, writing a book, writing, journaling, writing. Writing is going to be very, very important for you this year, Taurus. Okay. Something that you're going to be getting into, you're going to be revamping, rewriting something, and it's almost like something that's going to come to you very, very natural. Okay? I'm getting something like that. All right. October. Pen meets paper. There's something brand new. You're going to find that you have a brand new skill, and you're going to take a new endeavor. It's like a new endeavor, something else. It's not like you're going to be dabbling in something else. You're going to discover something in mid-months. You're going to discover something that you really, really love, that you really, really enjoy, and it's going to change something about you. And it's almost like, oh, the luck is open. You know, it's almost like the genie gets out of the bottle and starts giving you wishes. It starts granting you wishes. It's literally what I'm getting. Okay. It's almost like a run. Everything like starts to run together right here. Now, I see what that is now. Scorpio season, November. You could be, whatever it is that you had created, whatever it is that you, something that you did, you're going to start to get a lot of money for whatever it is. It's almost like you're going to be selling something. You create something and you start selling something, and it's going to bring in lots and lots of money for you, revenue. Lots. Okay? You're going to start to see that. Those seeds have been planted by November. Things are going to be very different. Okay? Could be in a new tax bracket. Okay? But it looks good. Come December, I see you partying a lot, celebrating, but I see you being a little bit tired and exhausted. So make sure, and I see it's like you being very, very grateful. There's something very majestic, very mysterious about the month of December. I don't see this Five of Cups as anything about regret or anything like that. If there is, now you could start to feel a little bit of blues because you could start to feel somebody else, maybe somebody else's energy. That's what it is. That's what it is. There may have been somebody that you had to leave behind earlier or somebody that you left behind at some point. You're going to start to feel their energy. Okay? Now, you can start to feel them pulling on your energy. You're going to be very heightened this year. You're going to start to feel them pulling on your energy. It's going to make you feel bad, feel guilty. Don't. You have nothing to feel guilty about. Okay? Don't start going back down those memory lanes. Don't start going and thinking back about old things. Make sure that you don't do that. This is a free will card, meaning you have a choice in that matter. Okay? The thing that you don't have a choice in this year is June and August. Those are destined events. Okay? And they're going to be bringing in rewards. Now, you could, like, if you were on social media, you could literally go viral. You could literally start something, and it's only going to go uphill from there. Somebody that you may have had to let go of, or somebody that may have written you off, or something like that, they might have some kind of regrets, and you might start to feel their energy. Don't let them pull you down. Don't let it happen. Okay? Somebody may make you feel bad or feel guilty. Don't let it happen. This is going to be your choice whether you take on that energy or not. Okay? It's not yours. Okay? Sometimes people, they're like, man, that person's successful. Maybe I need to, reach out to them. You got to be careful with that. You got to be careful. They weren't around before. Why now? Why now? So, make sure that you remember that. I do see you needing to probably take a rest because, throughout this year, you could be very, very busy in a lot of different places. Stay busy, But I see, like, by the ending of the year, like in next December, you could be very, very tired. But I also see you kind of, now don't party too much. Don't drink too much. Okay? Let me get a little bit more on this Five of Cups here. Clarify this for December. Strength. Yeah. Definitely tiredness, exhaustion, and there could even be like something like, where something could happen where it might make, might awaken some of the old, something could happen where it might just make you sad. You might find out about another person. You might have to be the strength for somebody. You might have to be the, you're going to be fine. I feel like that's what it is. It's something that's going to be coming back around, but it's a good thing. Okay. Something is definitely going to be changing and shifting. Definitely in your financial situation. Okay. Make sure you're not being pulled back by other people. Make sure that you're maintaining, whatever it is that you do this year. You might need to have some kind of a plan or a method or something like that kind of keeps you on the up and up, that keeps your mind so that you don't get distracted, because somebody could come around. Something could definitely happen. All right. All in all, I see next December is very, very good. I see this money here. I see you leveling up. You started out as a page. You are ending as a boss. You're ending at a point of, completion. You're going to reach the level that you want to reach throughout this entire year cycle. You're going to start off small and it's going to be boom. You don't let fear start to get to you. Whatever, you've reaped what you've sown. You're much stronger. You're not that person that you were before. You're not, it's almost like, this entire year it's just going to be incredible. Taurus, it's going to be incredible. All right. You could even be looking back and be like, man, look where I started. So, and you always, it's like you're always going to have more. There's always going to be something else. There's always going to be more. Okay. That's what I got. I would be careful about, there could be somebody, as far as maybe a legal matter, I don't know. Hold on. Knight of Swords. There's that King of Pentacles again. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. Five of Swords. So it's hidden. 10 of Cups. It's kind of like that. I would be very careful. Remember what I was saying something earlier about, watching what you say, being careful about what you say, how it is that you express something. Somebody could be watching you and they might try to kind of come back to you in December. It's because somebody's going to see that you have money or you have things that are going for you, and they might try to do something to kind of throw something back at you. Okay? Somebody could always try to take whatever it is that's yours. Okay? Somebody could be trying to kind of get in a little bit. All right? No. I see you being on top. I see you being, you're going to be prepared for whatever this is. You're definitely going to be prepared for whatever this is. Okay? They're not going to get anything from you. They're not going to get the better of you. You are actually on a different, you're definitely on a different footing. Look at that. Ace of Wands, see? Because it's something that's brand new. Okay? That's what it is. So you're going to have definitely vultures around trying to do something. But you know what? They're going to reap what they sow. And just like you are going to reap what you've sown. And I see like your year is going to be freaking incredible. You're actually going to be much better at dealing with people. So let's say you're gaining the strength, you're gaining the leverage, you're gaining the knowledge, the wisdom, the experience in order to deal with people like that. That's what that is. Somebody could definitely challenge you and you're going to shut it down immediately. Okay? So, and I definitely see a time of taking rest, maybe even taking a vacation. So, I see that all coming up. But this is incredible. 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 Again, you're coming out on top. You're coming out on top. So, that's what you got, Taurus. What an incredible, phenomenal this year, 2024. You're only the second reading I've done. First I did Cancer. Cancer's was good. It was back and forth, but all in all, it's a good reading. Yours is phenomenal. This is freaking phenomenal. So far, you're only the second reading I've done. So far, this looks like it's your year, Taurus. So, Sun, Moon, and Rising, maybe Venus. I feel like it's Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. That's what I'm getting. Mercury also. Mercury. Okay. So wherever you have that in the sign of Taurus. Okay. All right. Good luck, Taurus. I will see you around, and congratulations. Keep your head above water. Keep going with it. Stay determined. All right. That's it. Why don't you hit the thumbs up, please, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. That's it. I'm going to be putting up new things for how to contact me in order to get a reading. So I don't have it all up yet, but eventually I'm going to have them down in the description. I'll probably update this eventually when I have it all up. But anyway, that's it. All right, good luck, Taurus. Good for you. See you soon.